What up, everybody? Toy Dubs are back in the building somehow, some way, with a new video today. Now, I'm not going to be talking about toy photography, but today I will be talking about collecting what you truly love. Now, in this video, it's mainly going to be pertaining to action figures. I mean, it can go for anything, but in this video, it's mainly action figures, and I'm going to be showcasing maybe 4 action figures that I really love. I mean, in my collection, I love all my characters, but these I love especially. Love them all, but these 4 I think I really love. So without further ado, let's get into it. So first 2 being Batman and Sailor Moon. Now Batman's been with me since day 1, since I was a kid growing up, playing the Arkham games, watching the movies, watching the cartoons. I haven't dabbled in the comics yet, but this character has meant everything to me. I wanted to be like him when I grew up. Now, I wasn't no billionaire playboy. I just got the costume from Party City and called it a Halloween night. But seeing his character and understanding him more as I grew up, I even implemented his moral code into my life. Now, it's not killing people, obviously, but it pertains differently to me. Like, for example, no drinking and all that drugs. Like those are good examples right there. So that's kind of like my moral code, right? But that's just me, and it could be different for you. It just depends, right? And I just love his character as a whole. Now with Sailor Moon, I see hope when I see this character because that's what she is. She's hope. In the anime, she may be like scared and everything, but when her teammates give her that power up, when she balls out, she shows on the floor. She shows and comes in clutch when danger's around the corner. I really love this character. I truly do. Even in my photo shoots, I have these 2 posted up because they're both my favorite characters of all time, and I really love them. Now I have 2 more over here, but we'll get to that in a bit. Now, when you truly collect something that you really love, is there any backstory when you collect that? When you collect those things, those action figures? Now, back then, when I first started collecting, I never really was interested in the things that I looked at. A great example being SHF Power. Now, when the anime got announced, the action figures got announced by SHF, and everybody and their mama was talking about it. And I was on that train as well, but it never really interested me at heart because I was only on it because of the hype. I'm not gonna lie. I think I was a bandwagon. And so when I got that figure on Christmas, I believe, when it came out, I forgot what year. It was cool. I did a photo shoot, I did a posing video on TikTok, and all that jazz, right? Now, a few years later passed by, and I look at my collection, and I take a step back, and I truly look at it, and I ask myself, do I really love these characters, or did I just buy into the hype of everyone else? And then it hit me. Some of these characters in my lineup, I don't really care about. I never did. But it never hit me when I wanted to stare at that question. I just ignored it and pushed it to the side because I don't want to answer it at that time because I was hyped. When you get a new figure, you got googly eyes all over it. You stare at it, you take a picture of it, you post it on your IG, new pickup. That's what I do, right? And you unbox it, you pose it around a little bit, and then it goes on the shelf until it's time for its photo shoot. And then that was it. But there was never really any interest once I truly looked at it. Now, it could be different for you, and you may have to do something about it. But for me, I went through a whole rebuild in my collection. Some of the characters, they didn't click with me after I got them after a while. So I said, you know what? Let me take characters out that don't really stick with me, that don't really fit the bill. And so I did, and I looked at it. I looked at it again, and I said, you know what? Yeah, these characters I really love. I like 'em, and that's why I got them. And that's what I did. I took other characters I didn't really have a single care about and kept the ones I liked and got the new ones that I like, even pre-orders. So when you collect what you truly love instead of buying into the hype. Maybe you've heard other things from other creators when you saw these new figures, but they never really meant anything to you. Now, then again, you can buy new figures whenever you want and collect them. They don't have to click with you, but you just gotta have them, right? You gotta have them in your hands. You want to be the first one to get them. I'm getting sidetracked here. But in the end, collect what you really love, what you really like, instead of buying things you have no need for. Now, let's get into the two other characters on this side. All right. So we got Leon S. Kennedy from Resident Evil 2. This is Resident Evil 4 Leon, but he has his RPD outfit on, you know. All right. Next one is Wolverine. Now, these two characters I enjoy. Wolverine, he's been with me since day one. The X-Men Origins Wolverine game I played as a kid. I played the demo, then I got the game, then I played it. I'm like, yo, he is pretty cool. He is badass. And I got him because he's even the character himself is just really so cool. I mean, yeah, he has his burdens. He's got problems. He's got all this stuff going against him, but he still pulls through. Now, I haven't read the comics. I've seen some movies, I've seen cartoons, all that. The character is just really cool to me because I see some of myself in him. Now, I don't have powers. I know that. Maybe the rage, maybe the anger, maybe that. I don't know, but I collect it because I like it and I love the character as a whole. Now, same thing can be said with Leon S. Kennedy. Like, when I first got into the Resident Evil series, it was because of the Rad Brad, the Resident Evil 2 remake. When that game came out, I said, you know what, let me go watch it. Let me see what's up. And this guy's pretty cool. And so I started playing the games. And then once I forgot who released this. A third party, I believe. I'm not sure. Correct me in the comments, please. Thank you. And once I saw this, I think I got it on eBay. I said, yo, let me get that. I wanted the Resident Evil 4 Leon with the cool jacket and everything, but I wanted this one because it was still there. I said, yeah, let me get this. And it's just really cool to have in hand. And I love this character. His funny jokes. Everything about his character is cool. I know I don't have much words to say about Leon, but he is just a cool character. And I really love him. Pause. In the end, collect what you really love instead of looking for those minimal highs. Or just try something new. I don't know. Just when you make that purchase, be fully satisfied when it gets there and lock it in your collection. But I think that's about it. Just really love what you got. And yeah, it's a bad outro, but I'll call it here. Love y'all. Stay safe. God bless.